Hi guys, it's Courtney. Welcome back to Poppy and Gray, and I thought that I would pop in today and do a quick haul of some books that I have picked up at the library for my son. In case you don't know, I have a 5-year-old, and we probably go to the library about once a week usually. So these are some of the latest things that I have picked up for him. So the first one, it's upside down, and it is called The Library Book. It is by Tom Chapin and Michael Mark. Honestly, I have not heard anything about this book. Sometimes I will look for kind of popular kids books or award-winning kids books. I haven't heard anything about this book. What drew me to it was actually the cover. And I really like to get books for him that feature young black people doing regular everyday things, nothing heroic, not organizing, boycotts or anything having to do with sports, but just sort of living their everyday lives like he does. And so I was very drawn to this cover and kind of flipping through it. I think it's just about a rainy day trip to the library, and I do think the artwork is very sweet. I can show you some of the pages. So yeah, that's that one. This was also another one that I was drawn to because of the cover art. It is called Imagine That. Let Your Mind Run Wild, and once again, the illustrations are so darling. No idea what it's about, but hopefully he enjoys it. The next one is a book that we have actually checked out more than once. We will probably end up buying it. A lot of times I will pick things up at the library and see how he responds to it before adding it to his wish list for grandparents for Christmas and whatnot. And this is Dragons Love Tacos. It's a favorite about a dragon who loves tacos because everyone loves tacos, and how he's not supposed to eat the hot sauce and what happens when he does. It's a very, very cute book that he really likes. He, like many youngsters, is going through a dragon dinosaur phase. And then we have some books by another favorite. Jory John is one of our favorite children's authors. So this one is part of a series, or not necessarily a series, but he has several books featuring these two characters, the bear and the duck, and the bear is kind of grumpy, and the duck just wants to be friends with the bear. So this one is I Love You Already by Jory John. And I have a feeling that this is probably about a monster. I Will Chomp You. We have not read this one yet. But just looking at the illustrations, I have a feeling, yeah. And his books are always bright and colorfully illustrated. And then this one is That's What Dinosaurs Do by Jory John. We've never picked up a book by this author that Rowan hasn't really loved. So the next one we sort of picked up on a lark just because I thought it looked funny, but it's called The True Story of the Three Little Pigs by A. Wolf. And we've actually already read this one a couple times and he thinks it's hilarious. Basically, it's the story of the three little pigs told from the wolf's perspective and how it was a setup. So I think it's very funny too. And then we got these two books because he read them in class. during the school year, or his teacher read them to the class, I should say. And they're by Christiane Jones. One is called Lacey Walker, Nonstop Talker, and the other one is called Miles McHale, Tattletale, and they're really just, it's a way to sort of teach kids lessons without it being too preachy. Lacey Walker is not a very good friend or student or sometimes, you know, person, because she talks a lot, and sometimes you need to be a good listener. So we're actually working on that in our house right now. And Miles is a tattletale, and sort of learning the difference between things that you really need to share with a grown-up and are super important that you share with others, and things that are not. So we don't have that problem. Well, I don't know. Rowan tells us everything. So the other 3 books are also by the same author, Oliver Jeffers. We've actually checked out Stuck before. It's a favorite. Once again, another author that we really enjoy. I love his the illustrations in the book are very like whimsical, and yeah, the stories are always relatable. So we have Stuck, we have Lost and Found, which I have never actually seen in the library in all the times that we go, so I don't know if this is like a newer one or if it's just always checked out. The one thing that I absolutely love about our library is that they will automatically renew books for you as long as they're not on anyone's wait list. So you can, they will renew a book, I think it's up to 23 times. And as long as no one is waiting for it, you can, you know, have it for several months sometimes, which is really nice. And then the last one that we got by Oliver Jeffers is The Incredible Book-Eating Boy. I have no idea what this is about. Probably a boy that maybe likes to snack on books, which is not always a good thing to do. So look forward to reading this with him. And then the very last one we picked up is a board book, I Want My Hat Back. And yeah, I can't remember why I think this may have been, like, sometimes he'll see something on a shelf and want to bring it home. Usually when we go, I will either like have a list of books that I'm looking for, or we'll have already placed some on hold. And then sometimes, like, we'll just be walking by and something will grab my attention or grab his attention and he'll want to check it out. So I believe this was one of his picks for whatever reason. So that is what we have checked out from the library lately. I hope that you maybe have found some that might interest you and your little one that you have at home, or little ones. And if your kid has a favorite series and is sort of in that age range, Rowan's 5, so anywhere from like 4 to 6, if your kid has like a favorite book, or you have a favorite author that you and your kid like to read together, leave me a comment down below and share with me, because we're always looking for new ideas for books. So that is all that I have for you today. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, be sure to give it a thumbs up. And if you'd like to see more videos from me, then hit the subscribe button, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.